Playing Sonic.
Welcome back. Sonic Goes Fast.
Yay! This is.
I played the Wii one, Sonic Egypt one.
Egypt one. What was that?
I don't remember which one that was. Sonic. It was like Sonic and the Lost Rings or something.
Oh, that's neat.
That was kind of an interesting one.
Well, it seemed like for a period of time with the 3D ones, they went through a really experimental phase, trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Yeah, well, that's the point. His whole mechanic was never really a mechanic. So now they've been trying to figure out how to make it like work this entire time.
Yeah. Also, I unfroze Tails. Yeah, yay.
Oh, I thought his eyes were like different colors. It was just the glare in one.
Also, their gloves are textured, but none of the rest of them are, so it's weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
Kind of looks like he has a mustache.
Wait, why doesn't Tails have a unit eye?
Yeah, there's a lot of design decisions with Sonic where it's like, if you look at it, he just has one eye.
Not for me.
It's just like a big sphere instead of a skull
Yeah,
with two pupils on it.
Totally strange.
pretty horrifying. I mean, there's a lot about Sonic. He has a cool design, but if you pick it apart, it's really weird. Also, I've been paying attention recently how his mouth works, because it's always on the side of his face. But it's never like, it's not like he's talking with only part of his mouth like this. He's not talking like this. It's that it's actually only on the side of his mouth. Oh,
Wow, you weren't
I like that Sonic more. He's adorable.
classic Sonic? Oh, he doesn't talk, that's great.
Great, I love it when they don't talk.
Joe, what are you talking about? So... Green Hill.
I like
Okay.
him unoriginal for hating on Sonic. It's just so easy, though.
So now I can do whoosh. Neat.
Oh yeah, so that we were talking earlier. There was that article about why the Sonic fan base was so fractured and angry.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, so Sonic was designed initially to be cool. That's what he was designed to be. And usually when you go out and set something to be cool when you're a big corporation, that doesn't work out.
Right.
Because everyone knows that you're trying to be cool, and that makes you not cool. Obviously. Like Poochie the dog in The Simpsons.
Poochie the dog?
You don't remember that?
No.
When Homer voiced a new character in Itchy and Scratchy? Yeah, they designed him to be cool, and everyone hated him.
Amazing.
But yeah, so somehow it worked for Sonic. For a really long time, everyone was just totally in love with Sonic. Sorry, I'm explaining something weird. Yeah, and then it just got... Like, they had a bunch of different versions of him. They had, like, I think they had 2 different comics by different people. With different, like, continuities, and they also had 2 different cartoons or something. And then... And that... Because they wanted to, you know, appeal to everyone, so they made different things for everyone. And it led to, like, different expectations to what Sonic was supposed to be.
Oh, that is dangerous water. Anyway.
And then there was a really long time without a main Sonic game. Because they wanted a big 3D one, but they didn't have the hardware yet. Like, because, you know, Super Mario 64 came out and they wanted to compete with that. But at the time, they didn't have a console for that. Because I forget which one they were on. And there was a bunch of really weird experiments with 3D ones on, like, Genesis, I think. Which were kind of interesting.
Sonic, what is the racing game that's just the worst?
I don't know, is it
Sonic
just like
R,
Sonic
something
R?
like that?
Yeah.
It looks horrifying.
Well, yeah, there's that. There's one unreleased one that's really interesting. It's kind of like a 2D game, but like through like a fisheye filter.
Oh.
It's really weird, and it wasn't released.
Ah, I'm skydiving now. Also missing all the objectives, I think. That's okay.
But yeah, so they went a really long time without a main Sonic game because they didn't want to release one until they could do something that could compete with Super Mario 64. And they did, and that was Sonic Adventure. Which I think even then got kind of mixed reception. Like, obviously there's a lot of people who like it. But I'm pretty sure the critical response was not Perfect.
Air, I think. Oh. No, give me air.
You have it, the timer went away.
Eh. But there's nothing more stressful than that.
Yeah. So yeah, the Sonic Adventure. And that redesigned Sonic again, and they made him all cooler. And that was like been the official only design. Even though they had split everything up before. And then they did Sonic Adventure 2, which was also eh. And then they did a couple of other games, I don't remember which ones. I think Sonic Heroes was one of them.
Well, part of the issue with Sonic Heroes is that they just like, well, okay, maybe people don't like Sonic, but we'll add a bunch of people and see if any of them stick.
Also, that one, apparently it was the first time working on, like, third-party hardware.
Uh-huh.
And none of them knew how to do it. Or, like, it was initially only going to be for one I knew it happened, but I forgot. Something happened that made the dev team confused. Like, either they didn't know how to work on the hardware to begin with, or they were initially only going to do it for one system, and then got forced to do it for all three.
I think I'm dying.
But Sonic Heroes was buggy and not great, and people didn't like it. And then they did Shadow the Hedgehog, and everything exploded. Like, all of the fractures they'd been building for years just all kind of just totally exploded all at once, and everyone got really angry.
Yeah.
Because, like, a bunch of people were like, now Sonic's trying too hard to be cool, even though that's what his only purpose to begin with. And other people were like, no, he's supposed to be cool, but this isn't cool enough for something.
Well,
Just everyone hated it for, like, opposite reasons.
I don't think I don't think they've ever tried something along the lines of, like, trying to, like, parody trying to be cool, you know? Like, they've never gone self-aware.
No.
Which I almost wonder if that could help.
It's incredibly unself-aware.
Well, I guess Sonic Boom has tried that. Sort of. Also, I have not performed the best on this.
But yeah, like, it was weird, because, like, all of the adult Sonic players who grew up with it wanted it to go back to being more cutesy when Shadow came out. Because, like, Shadow the Hedgehog is one of the most, like, immature written games ever, probably.
Oh, yeah.
But it was only because it was trying to be mature. It's really weird. I played that game a lot when it came out. I was, like, exactly its target audience, I think. Like, it worked for me. Hedgehog with guns and stuff, that was cool.
It spoke to you on a deep level?
Yes, it did. But, yeah, going back, it does not work. Shadow and his moral ambiguity.
Yeah, well, and a lot of...
He's so ambivalent towards good and evil.
Well, and a lot of...
So ambivalent.
It's my general opinion that morality systems where you can be good, bad, or in the middle are poorly implemented most of the time anyway.
Yes.
To add to that, the idea that they're doing it with just not great everything else does not help its case at all.
Yeah, and then we got Sonic 06. That fixed everything.
Yeah, and then they never learned any lessons about rushing.
Yeah, that like caused a mini like industry crash, and no one wanted to like everyone was afraid to rush games for Christmas for a long time.
So instead, for Sonic Boom, they rushed it for a cartoon.
Yeah.
That
which apparently is fine.
Yep. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, no, pink water! I must be free!
Anyway, let's talk about Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, we both saw that. And it was good.
It was fine.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I'm just already forgetting it.
No.
Which, like...
No.
You know, the Marvel movies aren't bad, but they're going to need to be more than fine soon. Because there's so many... Yeah, I think so.
Like, I'm not convinced they'll ever need to be I don't know if there's ever going to be a point where, like, the Marvel bubble bursts.
I don't. Yeah, it's tough to say. I think it might. Like, they don't need to be, different from what they are. They just need to be better at it. Like, it's getting too forgettable. Is the problem.
I mean, that's fair. The other issue I feel like might be a problem, and I've yet to see whether or not it will be, is with maintaining continuity. Once that gets too huge, it might crumble under its own weight. Where,
well, it's a comic book movie. They'll just do a universe reboot.
That would be terrifying, actually. But no, but it's a concern where it's like, well, what if, what if what if we get to the point where they're never accessible anymore? Like, run into all these movies where nothing makes sense.
I've read a lot about that, and if they keep doing what they've been doing so far, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Because they are, despite the continuity, if you really go look at, like, the story overall, nothing that happens in previous movies is that important.
True.
Like,
You look younger every day.
Obviously you get more out of it if you've seen those, but like both the Avengers movies, it's not like you really need to know a bunch before you see that to enjoy it. And that's how they've been doing it. Anyway, next time I'm gonna talk about how Yellow Jacket was stupid. He was really stupid.
You had a lot of feelings about this.
Yes, I do. Bye.